Hi, I'm going to introduce you Eric.
Hola. Hi.
Hi. He's a student of Andrea in the professor Andrea in Spanish, so he is learning Spanish and help me with my English.
Yep.
Um, how do you think about your country?
My country, I honestly think it's great. I've been to on cruises and things like that to where I've been able to go into countries. Mind you, they're the tourist attractions, so I didn't get to see how it's like in those countries per se. But I always miss home. I always miss coming back, and I think it's pretty great. Um, the things that we do and the things that we can do throughout history and now. I think it's a pretty great country. I remember.
And what do you think is missing to America?
What do I think is missing? Oh my goodness. I mean, in every country you can do better. There's something you can do better. I guess what's missing in this country would be more acceptance of diversity, and not just taking it as propaganda. And you see all these people rioting for things that they think they know, but in reality, it's probably not. And things like that. I think we need more acceptance. Um, and how different cultures are, and take those into consideration. Just because some people do some things that are bad doesn't mean that they're all bad. Just because I go out and kill millions of people doesn't mean everyone with black hair is terrible.
Exactly.
Or everyone with that doesn't wear a watch is bad. It's kind of like that. You can't just.
And for example, if someone made a mistake, do you think they can have a second chance?
It depends on the mistake. I mean, I think everyone should be given a second chance. But I think if you've done that mistake multiple times, then you have a problem. Uh, you know,
Yes, if you committed more than twice,
yeah. I think if
like
you did it once, and I mean, like I said, it depends. Like, would I say murder should get a second chance?
no.
Probably not. I think they should be put in jail.
Yes.
Probably shouldn't be killed right away. Especially if it's just one death. Not to say that that's lessening the murder any way,
Yeah.
but an eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. You can't keep doing that.
And what do you think about family in the U.S.?
In the U.S., family, I think it depends on how they were raised. You have some people that want to move out at 18 years old and never look back, and then you have some people like me. I don't see anything wrong with living with your family or with your parents until you're on your feet, till you're married, till you have your own stable job. You get to save your own money. You're not wasting in an apartment. To me, family is great. I actually just came earlier today from my cousins. I'm helping them move. I was helping them from 4 last night all the way to midnight, and I got home at 2 a.m. So and then I'm going back again. That's just how my family is, and I don't expect anything from them. I just do it because it's my family. It's what it's supposed to be like. We're supposed to help one another.
Yes, all the time. And what do you see yourself in, I don't know, 5 years?
5 years? Wow.
2 years? I don't know.
Well, 2 years. I hope to see myself as a firearms instructor and to be a senior tech in my pharmacy, which probably will be in a few months, not 2 years.
Good.
And just working on that and getting the associates done and just continuing that way. 5 years, I hope to maybe have a family. I don't know. Depends. Maybe have a family, settle down, have my own house, just a simple life. I'm not looking for grandeur. I'm not looking for a big mansion. Just normal house in spring. That's pretty much all I want.
Great. And do you live with your parents?
I do live with my parents now. And I don't see anything wrong with that, because anyone that says you still live with your parents gets to save a lot more money. You waste all your money in an apartment and rent and stuff, and you're struggling to make those payments. Where I'm living at home, and I get to save all that money for when I need it for the future, or if I want to buy my own car and not have to make any payments on that car because I've saved that much.
One question. So that is why the people do college in other countries, when in other states, instead of do it in the state of their own home, to get away.
Some people do it to get away, to have a new start, and I don't think that's wrong. For me, it's a money wise thing. Because some people can't do it because of money, and some people can. Some schools are better than others. That's also why they go for competition. And some, to get away, have a new start, have their own life. That's kind of one of the ways you think of everyone doing it. For me, that wasn't really my thing. It still kind of isn't. Leaving my family. That's just not who I am. I always want
Because
to be there.
the career that you are studying is good in the.
The career that I'm in, actually, being a
Mhm.
pharmacy tech, I could go and with that get one more certification, work in a hospital, and potentially make as much as a person with a bachelor's degree. There's always options, and having an associate's degree, being a firearms instructor, I could make pretty good money just as much as a teacher, if not more. So there's a lot of options out there. You don't have to always go to university. Not to say you shouldn't, but I might continue. I don't know yet because I'm still thinking of what I want to do. But university is a lot of money. It's a lot to take in, especially if you're already 21, 22, and you already have your life. You have a career like I do, like a pharmacy tech. And you already have good credit, you already have good things going for you in life, and then you have to think about the debt that you're going to get from the university. That's a lot to take into consideration. So that's just for me.
And what do you do with the pharmacy tech? Just you choose the medicine, or you taste it, or made it?
For the medicine, so say you get a prescription from the doctor, you take it to my pharmacy, and that's where I come in. You bring me the prescription, I run it through, I type up what the prescription says. We run it through your insurance if you have insurance. Then we fill the prescription, and then we sell it to you. And that comes with laws, rules, regulations. Maybe calling the doctor, calling your insurance. It just depends on what we have to do.
And what is the difference between the medicine that the pattern and the other one that is generic?
So the difference between a brand and generic are literally nothing. Because everyone thinks that a brand is better than generic. In some cases, it is. What you want to look for in any pharmacy is an A, B generic. That means it's exactly as the brand. So whatever ingredients they use in the brand's medication, they use in the generic. You want to look for the A, B. And you can always ask a pharmacist or the pharmacy if they do A, B generics.
But the prices, one is like this and the other one is...
That depends on your insurance. If you have good insurance, some insurances actually pay more for brand than they do for generics. And it happens a lot. You'd be surprised. Some insurances don't even want to pay for the generic. They just want to pay for brand. And that's all because the insurance company that you have may have a better contract with that insurance. So they'll say, we'll partner with you if you only do brand, and we'll give your customers a better price because we're selling you the brand for that manufacturer or whatever you get.
Always a business first.
Always business first. Unfortunately, everyone's looking to get a dollar. That's pretty much what it is.
And so it's the same. And the one that has the brand is the same one that made the generic, or there are
different manufacturers, but they're the same ingredients. Same main component in the drug. The only thing that could happen is you can have a allergic reaction to the generic versus you having one with the brand. That could also happen just because of some of the other ingredients they may use during the manufacturing process. But typically, you should be fine with the generic. Yeah.
Good. Now you know you have to buy generic things.
There you go.
Thank you.
Bye.